Right now, somewhere in America, a dog is being surrendered to a shelter. Not because it was dangerous. Not because it was broken. Because its owner believed something about dogs that science stopped endorsing decades ago. This is that story. Myth 6. You have to be the alpha. Let's start here because this one has done the most damage. The idea. Dogs are pack animals descended from wolves. They're constantly jockeying for rank, and if you don't establish yourself as the dominant leader, the alpha, your dog will walk all over you. It's been repeated by trainers, TV shows, and well-meaning neighbors for 50 years. Here's the problem. The scientist who popularized alpha wolf theory, wildlife biologist David Mech, publicly disavowed his own conclusions by the 1990s. He stated that the concept of the alpha wolf was based on a misunderstanding. He described behavior that is not seen in nature. The original studies, conducted on captive wolves forced together from different locations, an artificial, stressed population that behaved nothing like actual wild packs. In the wild, wolf packs are family units. There is no fighting for control because everyone has a role. The alpha is just mom or dad. Aversive training techniques rooted in this theory, alpha roles, physical corrections, intimidation, don't address the underlying cause of unwanted behavior. They create fear, stress, and anxiety, damage the trust between owner and dog, and can increase aggression rather than reduce it. Your dog isn't staging a coup. It just doesn't know what you want yet. Teach it. Myth 5. That guilty look means your dog knows what it did. You come home. Trash is everywhere. And there's your dog. Head down, eyes averted, tail barely moving. You know that look? They know they did it. Except they don't. Researcher Alexandra Horowitz at Barnard College designed a study where owners were told their dog had eaten a forbidden treat, whether it had or not. Dogs looked most guilty when their owners were upset, regardless of whether the dog had actually done anything wrong. Dogs that were scolded despite being completely innocent showed the most pronounced guilty behavior. The researchers concluded that the guilty look is better interpreted as fear and appeasement, not remorse. Your dog isn't confessing. It's reading your body language, sensing your anger, and going into conflict avoidance mode. Punishment after the fact doesn't work. What the dog learns is not don't chew the shoe. It learns that your return home sometimes comes with danger. You're not teaching. You're just scaring. Myth 4. A wagging tail means a happy dog. Short, sharp, dangerous myth. A tail wagged vigorously to the right can mean excitement at seeing its owner. A slow wag held halfway down can signal fear or insecurity. A tail held very high and wagged extremely fast can mean fear or aggression. Speed, height, direction, they all mean different things and none of them say safe to approach by default. Every year people get bitten by dogs they read as happy. Every year children get bitten because a wagging tail was treated as a green light. Read the whole dog. The tail is just one channel. Myth 3. Certain breeds are naturally dangerous. This myth doesn't just hurt dogs. It kills them. The American Veterinary Medical Association, the CDC, and virtually every major scientific organization that has studied this agree. No breed is inherently dangerous. Behavior is shaped by training, socialization, environment, and experience, not by breed label. About half of all American pet dogs are mixed breeds, and studies show that even professionals in animal-related fields can't accurately identify the breeds in a mixed breed dog's genetics. We are legislating based on appearance, not evidence. The consequences are brutal. Breed-specific legislation forces loving families to surrender their dogs to shelters. Those dogs, often labeled unadoptable by policy, are killed not because of anything they did, but because of how they look. In the UK and Spain, bite rates were compared before and after breed bans went into effect and showed the bans had no effect on reducing dog bites. The policy failed. The dogs paid for it. Myth 2. Old dogs can't learn new tricks. Fast one, but it matters. Dogs can absolutely learn new things at any age. It takes more patience and effort with older dogs. They won't learn as quickly, but the capacity is there. This myth has been used to justify giving up on adult dogs, skipping training for seniors, and writing off rescue dogs who come in with bad habits as somehow permanently damaged. None of that holds up. The dog in front of you can still learn. The question is whether you're willing to teach it. Myth 1. Behavioral problems mean the dog is broken. Here's the one that causes the most unnecessary surrenders. Most dogs are surrendered to shelters during adolescence, when behaviors that seemed cute in puppyhood are now labeled out of control and irreparable. But most of those behaviors, jumping, pulling, barking, destructiveness, are not signs of a broken animal. They're signs of a young, undertrained dog with unmet needs. A vast majority, 94% of pet owners who considered surrendering their pet ultimately kept it after receiving some form of behavioral support. The dog didn't fail. The system around the dog failed. There was no training, no guidance, no help. And then there was a shelter. Here's what you can do right now, and this is not a soft suggestion. If you own a dog, learn its actual body language. Ditch dominance-based training. Find a certified positive reinforcement trainer. And if your dog is struggling behaviorally, seek help before you consider surrender, because there is almost always a solution that doesn't end with your dog in a cage wondering what it did wrong. Share this video with every dog owner you know. Most of what people believe about dogs is wrong, and dogs are dying because of it.